The ANR COMMUNES project is announcing a public campaign to help digitize the 19th century état-major French military maps with a separate OHM project for each region. The aim of this video is to introduce you to the road typologies found within these maps. Firstly, you can identify our projects with the blue ANR COMMUNES logo as shown in the upper left-hand corner of the two highlighted projects. The roads in these maps are classified into four types: primary, secondary, tertiary, and residential roads. Primary roads are identified with thick bounding lines. Some primary roads only have one thick bounding line. These roads also often are marked with dots to the sides of them representing trees. Secondary roads are those with thin bounding lines. These roads are narrower to primary roads and can be easily identified when the two are close together. Secondary roads can also be found to be lined with dots. Some secondary roads are made up of only one continuous bounding line while the other is dashed. Tertiary or local roads are identified as thin, single continuous black lines. You should be aware that roads can maintain their classification even while crossing through urban areas. This brings us to our fourth and final classification. Residential or urban roads are those that cannot be matched to any of the other road types and are found in dense urban areas. In these examples, the residential roads are those that are off the path of the secondary roads entering the urban area. You should be aware that some lines should be ignored when working on these projects. These are paths identified as dashed lines. Forest boundaries use thin black lines around a contiguous green area. Similarly, field plots within green bounded areas look similar to roads but should be ignored. Administrative boundaries in these maps are highlighted in either a red or orange color. These colored lines should not be digitized, but sometimes these boundaries are defined by roads, so please be aware that the adjacent roads should be digitized. Railroads should not be digitized. These are thick, continuous black lines with the label chemin de fer. Canals and rivers should also not be digitized. Occasionally, there are some inconsistencies between the maps. Despite this, the road should still be digitized using your best judgment. It is suggested that if a road changes classification between the maps, the road typology should be changed at an intersection or an area close to the break in the maps. In cases where the roads do not perfectly align, please use your best judgment to continue digitizing a single continuous road despite the map break. This concludes the video presentation. If you have any issues, please refer to the guidance provided on the right-hand side of the OHM task window. We thank you for your help and wish you a great digitizing experience.